Okay, gotta say, you really outdid yourself sending this one my way. A Ghost Warrior pillow for Halloween. That also supports Ukraine. I mean, that's quite the combo. Let's dive in, shall we?
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. It's a pretty unique mix of themes. On one hand, you've got your classic Halloween, spooky fun, all that. Then on the other hand, you've got Ukraine, which, well, it brings up a whole different set of, let's say, associations.
No kidding. So the description itself is pretty straightforward. It's a pillow made of polyester, machine washable cover, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, seems pretty standard so far.
Right. But then it mentions being made to order, to cut down on waste, which I'd have to say I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely a plus these days.
For sure. But, okay, let's get to the good part, the imagery. Because they really go all out in the description. There's get this, a Hedekleidritter.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I had to look it up too. It's Danish, basically means a knight, all cloaked up in a hood. Super mysterious.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm intrigued. A hooded knight. What else?
And it doesn't stop there.
Yeah.
This night, he's hanging out in a graveyard at night. Full moon, gravestones, you name it, it's there. Oh, and jack-o'-lanterns. They've got these Ondi grin.
Ondi grin. Wait, that sounds familiar, isn't that?
Yep, evil grins. They actually use the word evil.
Whoa. That definitely takes it up a notch. That's not your cutesy Halloween vibe.
Not at all. More like straight-up gothic, maybe even a little sinister,
Yeah, I see what you mean. And this whole ghost warrior thing, are they talking about the knight? Like, is he the ghost warrior?
That's what I'm thinking. But then it makes you wonder, right? Like, who is this warrior? What's he fighting for? It's like there's this whole other level to it.
Exactly. And, thinking about it, a warrior battling against darkness, that's a pretty universal theme. You see it all over the place. Myths, legends, even history.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Well, you mentioned Slavic folklore. It's full of those kinds of stories, heroes fighting off evil spirits, protecting their land. It's deeply ingrained in the culture.
So you're saying there could be a connection there to what's happening in Ukraine today?
It's definitely possible. I mean, think about it. This ghost warrior on the pillow, it could be seen as a symbol of that same fighting spirit, that same resilience you see in Ukrainian history. Even if it's unintentional, it's hard not to make that connection.
Especially since they actually come right out and say it in the description. They're not hiding the fact that this is about supporting Ukraine.
Right. And I think that's what makes this whole thing so interesting, It really makes you think about the choices we make as consumers. Are we buying into something because we genuinely connect with it or because it's trendy? Or, I don't know, because we feel like we're supposed to.
It's true. When was the last time you actually thought about the story behind something you bought? I mean, beyond just like, oh, I need a new pillow.
Exactly. But here, this pillow, it's like it's got this whole other story built into it. It's a Halloween decoration, yeah, but it's also, it's a conversation starter. It makes you think about bigger things, about what's going on in the world.
Like they say, every object tells a story.
And this one's got a few stories to tell.
Halloween, Ukraine, and what it means to be a conscious consumer in a world that's full of surprises.
You got that right.
All right, everyone, that's going to do it for this deep dive. But we want to hear from you. What do you make of this whole Ghost Warrior thing? Head over to our website, leave a comment, tell us your thoughts. And until next time, keep those deep dives going.
And those questions coming.